Driving under the influence is also known as DUI or driving while intoxicated, also known as DWI. It involves driving a vehicle with blood alcohol content of at least 0.08%. According to the Prevention and Societal Impact of Drug and Alcohol Abuse article, the Department of Transportation compilation of studies reported that between 25% and 25% of drivers involved in serious injury automobiles crashes had alcohol present in their blood. This study has also stated that a concentration of alcohol-related fatal accidents between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. According to the drunk driving article by Jean Yoder, alcohol affects one's driving ability because it reduces function of the brain, impaired thinking, reasoning, and muscle coordination. Every day, around 30 people in the United States alone die in drunk driving crashes. This calculates to 48% or 48 minutes in 2017. Some consequences you would be facing are misdemeanors, felony offenses, driver's licenses revocation, fines, and even jail time. If you ever get into this kind of mess, you would be required to install an ignition interlock device, which is basically a breathalyzer connected to a vehicle ignition. How this works is that it will not start your car until you breathe into it and you are in the clear and you're good to go. According to the Criminal Liability for Serious Traffic Offenses article, not getting behind the wheel while intoxicated will benefit not you, but everybody else, and also the people who care about you and those who are driving at night. It all starts with a simple decision of choosing not to get behind the wheel if you've been drinking that night. It doesn't matter how much you are drinking, it's just safe not to get behind the wheel. If you are at a party, decide on designated driver who you trust the most, and if there isn't one, maybe you can Uber yourself back home. Making sure every person gets home safe is part of being a responsible adult. If you see an impaired driver on the road, your immediate reaction is to contact a local law enforcement because your action can save someone's life. There are clearly no advantages of drinking and driving while intoxicated. Nothing ever comes good of it. However, there are many disadvantages. It doesn't matter if it is your first time. All of the fines will be equaling about $10,000, and that is due to court dates and lawyers that you have to hire and go through all of that. It's actually a really long mess. It actually becomes very more expensive due to the lawyers. Driving while intoxicated can also cause serious accidents, resulting in injuries of those around you and even yourself, and even cause death. How can you become self-aware of those around you who are driving under the influence as well as yourself? Sometimes it isn't easy to tell unless they're driving and swerving back and forth on the road recklessly. One of the things you can do is you can contact the nearest police station for some help, and this can actually save someone's life. You can choose to always give up your keys when you are about to go out. For example, before you go out, maybe leave your keys and make that decision to get an Uber to the bars when you go out and on the way back. So leaving your keys at home is definitely a smart decision. Learning how to make these decisions for yourself is important because one reckless decision can change your life forever.